Do not rush to take your civil FE engineering exam. If you are someone who has 2 weeks or less before your exam is scheduled and you don't feel comfortable with some of the sections that will be on the exam and you are currently cramming for this test, stop. Stop right where you are. This is something that I see so many civil engineers currently doing that are studying for their test. And so I want to save you some time, some money, some frustration, some headache, all of that by just listening to this video and letting me share some things that you need to look for to let you know that you are in fact ready to take your exam. So welcome back to the channel. For those of you who are new, welcome. My name is James Huntley, and on this channel, I help you pass your Civil FE exam. I do multiple practice problems, I do practice quizzes, I help you with tutoring, I give you all the resources that you need to definitely pass your Civil FE exam. So if you have not subscribed, make sure you do so and turn on those bell notifications so that you know exactly when I post. So how do you know if you are ready for your exam? You will know that you are ready for your exam when you have done multiple practice problems on all of the topics that will be on your exam. Now, there's like 14 different topics. There's mathematics, there's engineering economics, there's geotechnical engineering, there's transportation engineering, there is water engineering. There's so many different topics, right? The list goes on and on for those 14 different topics, but underneath those topics, there are subtopics, and you need to have practiced all of them. You do not feel comfortable with all of them, that is okay. On this channel, I go through the subtopics, so definitely check out some of the content that I've created. There are other creators who go through these subtopics as well. So do some practice problems that are going through the subtopics. Another way that you will know that you're ready for your Civil FE exam is that when you are doing practice problems, you will not try to memorize how you did a specific problem. So what exactly does memorization look like? Well, I'll give you an example. Let's say you are 15 minutes away from your house, but you don't know exactly how to get back to your house. You just know you're roughly 15 minutes. So you go ahead and put your address into Google Maps. And what happens is Google Maps will give you a list of directions on how to get back. So you choose the first set of directions. And in those directions, it says you need to make a left, then a right, then a left, then a right, and you're home. So you memorize that, right? You say left, then right, then left, then right, now you're home. But what happens is there is going to be construction along that road. And so that road is going to be closed. So you need to know a different way to do that, you need to know a different way to get back home that is not in those set of directions. This is the exact same thing that happens on your FE. If you're memorizing, you're like, I have to do this, this, and this, and that will give me my answer. But what happens on the test is they throw some construction at you. They throw a roadblock at you. And so you have to be able to choose a different way to solve the problem. And if you don't know how to solve that problem, you're going to be screwed on the exam. So do not memorize how to do problems. What I teach is kind of like a 3-step process, which is write down what you're given, write down the information that you're given, write down what you're trying to find, and use the FE manual to help you get to an answer. So don't memorize. Another way that you will know that you're ready for your FE exam is if you are very aware of your time. You're aware of your time when you are doing practice problems. You are aware of your time when you're doing practice tests. And rule of thumb is that each problem gets 3 minutes. You are constantly looking at your time to make sure you're not going over 3 minutes for your practice problems or on the actual practice test or on the actual test, right? 3 minutes is all you have. If you're not able to do it in 3 minutes or less, you need to flag it and move on. Us as engineers, myself included, I will see a problem, and if I cannot solve that problem, I will keep attempting to solve that problem until I get it. Well, the crazy thing is that you can do that for like 10 or 15 minutes, and guess what? Now 10 or 15 minutes has gone by on the test, and you're still on number 2, right? That allows for you to have a lot less time for the other problems on the test. So what you really want to do is just make sure you are aware of time and actively moving on so that each question gets an equal opportunity. Another way that you'll know that you're ready for your exam is that you have taken the time and have been disciplined enough to take at least 2 practice exams. These are full-blown practice exams. I'm talking the full 5 hours and 20 minutes, and you take the full test and you set aside probably a weekend to be able to sit through it, do it, and you feel comfortable as you're taking that exam. Now, there are multiple different exams, and what I'll do is I'll leave in the description box some links to some different practice tests. And also in my ebook, I go through a lot of the different practice exams, some things that you need to do before and after the test, during the test, and some things that you need to prepare. So I will leave that down in the description box as well. And one other thing that you can do as you're preparing for your FE exam is you can have a personal tutor or someone to give you some practice quizzes and to time you and to share some ways that you can improve on your test taking strategies, some ways that you can improve on how you're solving the problems, and to point out some of the weak spots that you may have in different topics that are going to be on the exam. Now, if you do need a personal tutor and someone to work with you one-on-one, to meet with you after work, when most people are tired and just ready to pack it up for the day, you can work with me. This is what I specialize in. Have multiple people passing their civil FE exam, have multiple success stories. And it's so nice to see people taking the time to invest in the resources to ensure that they pass their civil FE exam instead of, pushing their test back multiple times, cramming right before the exam, not feeling confident and prepared for the test, not being able to pass after 1 try, after 2 tries. Some people are even on 6, 7, 8 tries and are not willing to invest their time into someone who's going to point out some of those weak spots. So if this is something that you're interested in, you would like to work with me maybe for a few sessions or maybe even for 8 to 12 weeks, definitely check out the link in the description box below. You can set up a call with me, and what we'll do is we can talk about where you're at and if you would be a good fit to work with me one-on-one and join the success stories. I think that is all I have for you all today. If you like this video, be sure to hit that like button. If you have not already subscribed to the channel, what are you waiting for? I help you pass your civil FE exam. I'm going to be here for the long haul, so go ahead, hit that subscribe button, and leave any comments or questions that you have about knowing when you're ready for your civil FE exam. I really look forward to hearing from you, speaking with you, hopefully you joining the success stories of people who are passing their civil FE today. All right, until next time, peace.